I question whether they even make the top 8 at this point.
We'll have a look. This round will be indicative as to how it will go for them. We'll have aggressive play from the CTs here. Snax trying to shut down the first play there, but he goes down alone. No trade from Taz whatsoever. There's a lot of aggression from the CT forces, but Taz will get one and somehow get away with his life. So brings it to the 4-on-4. Still have smokes available, one of which is deployed towards CT spawn, and there will be a rotation from Virtus Pro. That's going to be Pasha waiting in the CT area.
Forward, Emo with a Molotov, flush it out to clear it. Lekro gets the shot as well. Bialy goes down immediately, and Lekro's going to follow that onto Pasha. Now, before they overcommit and walk in, they've gotten kills, they got some position and some time. They're going to turn around, face off against Neo, who is trying to flank in behind them. That divides both defenders. All of the options, the way of Fanatic, and with Neo down, doesn't matter which site you go, there's only one to find, it's Taz.
Taz with 1 kill in the round so far. He's got his work cut out for him here. He currently resides in the library as he looks for any more kills available. Flusher ready and waiting though, takes him down. It was a nice attempt there from Virtus Pro, the aggression towards the banana area.
The mid wall, JW the one to be there, the rest are in banana, so he could try and lurk late, cut off rotations, play through the arch and get to B. The question is, and it's an interesting question because no one's actually playing at Arch. He could go aggressive and get to the backside of CT and still achieve the same goal.
He doesn't have to do that though. He can just stay alive and stop all the rotations. Neo has to go absolutely huge here. It does damage, but this is where JW can really step up. He's listening out for rotations right now. He'll call they've gone towards library. He's hoping someone makes a mistake, goes down towards middle. That won't be the case, so he should be able to catch Taz in transition, or will he? Taz to take him down. JW, in my opinion, should have got more out of that. 3-on-3, certainly possible. Taz has got the kit, but he's pretty far away. Coming down Speedway now. They have to work together. The flash up is on 18 HP.
Pasha with Snax. Taz takes out Golden. Crim's still top box. That's the angle. He's got 2 down already. Backs off, knows exactly where Snax is because his face shows as he walks around, and Crims goes to a pistol. That's sufficient.
That is indeed 4-0 Fnatic. Pasha hits the shot, surely. It will be JW on the other side. How has he not done that? Through the smoke, it is very well played by JW. Using the smoke as it goes down to fake, but Pasha needs to be hitting those shots, and now this gets very uncomfortable for the CTs. As you can see, they're going to collapse on the A-bomb side. Taz got to go find a frag. Matt, this is falling apart.
Yeah, they need to, from pit with 2 players in front, you need to at least get 1.
Yeah, Pasha, like, it's obviously different on our POV than what he sees. The smoke might have been a little bit more bloomed on his.
Plus we have the X-ray, which misleads.
Exactly, right? So I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt there, but it seemed like that he would be hitting that shot all day long. I didn't expect JW to even have a chance in that encounter. 5-on-2 though, this is not looking good for Virtus Pro. Bialy and Neo will try and hold onto their weaponry, but look who's coming at T-steps.
I was going to say Bialy might be found. Question is, Crims might think that they're back in spawn and not go that, okay, never mind, go that direction. I thought he might just turn and not see him at all, but only 1 gun to be saved. That's Neo at B, and that might not even be saved because he's got Lekro heading his direction. Fair enough. He'll get Lekro at least. From Fnatic, not willing to walk into any traps, and they seem to be solving individual kills, isolated duels, rather than getting caught by crossfires. Taz, unorthodox, not necessarily, it's actually fairly common, but up on top of the windowsill, able to get a kill on Lekro that is untraded, so they'll get a start that's beneficial, but Snax with an MP9 has to be menacing from Boiler. He makes it work. He's the player on this team who can make lesser weapons work with good positioning, and he certainly found 1, but Taz able to trade back as soon as he went down as well. Certainly benefits Virtus Pro until such time, exactly, then he goes back out and Crims gets the kill. So bomb picked up, they can wrap around. They have to go by library and Pasha's AWP.
Taz did not have to go down there. They could have had a really clean round at this point, but should still be fine. It's definitely going to be a victory. JW is trying to force a plant here, but this could still fall apart, man. He hits that shot straight away. He had a chance to plant, but still, Virtus Pro come out on top with a difficult buy. News actually very well indeed.
JW's got problems, though. Okay, fair enough. He just beat Snax. I was going to say, caught between Snax and Neo. Does well to pull it back. Low HP on Crims. Well played from Neo to hold position.
Problem is, though, Banana's completely collapsed for the CT side. Once they get planted, they've got Molotovs and smoke and CT spawn as Golden gets that one down.
Nice shot from Flusha. Even when one thing goes well, it's not all done for Virtus Pro. Taz, Pasha, no kit, AWP.
Yeah, there. There's no chance to save it. They have to go for it. They can't afford. There's a kill on the floor. That'll be picked up by Taz. He comes in. He has been fragging hard in the last couple of rounds. Can he find this one for them? Golden and Flusha sit in the same position, the same side of the map.
Taz won't be expecting them just two after seeing these blue boxes. They haven't hit the shots. Golden does make up where Pash is gone. He has to. No choice. You might as well at least save the op if you've got absolutely no chance in it.
That's a shame. Oh, he's not even going to do that. Wow. Well played by Flusha to go after him there. I think Pasha thought he was safe, but they did.
Massive problem. Who do you bring in to fix it? Coach, psychologist, analysts.
This should be a better round. So looking good at least. Neo with a nice pick towards CT spawn, running through the flames. Uncomfortable for Fanatic here. Can they maintain the lead? Yet to be seen. Good smokes on the bomb side to allow them to focus on CT spawn. As you can see, Flusha and Golden doing just that, but Taz finds yet another frag. 5 versus 3 now. Got to convert this one to a victory, but a good Molotov from the terrorist side. But Bialy, he says no. It looks like a clean sweep here for CVirtus Pro. Flusha desperately trying to find kills in the well, and he'll be finally taken down. Some signs of life from CVirtus Pro as they go 9-2. Yeah, good see all. I think they've subscribed before to 5 AKs and all when required, and have to get it every single time. I think that's great sometimes. But Flusha can also be great, but Snacks goes one step further. Takes him down with the AK-47. 3 players actually there, ready and waiting to fight. That's going to signal Snacks to fall back with the AK. And he's got Neo with the same weapon. So finding the opening pick once again. They managed to convert this in the previous round. They need to do that once again to avoid that harsh reset. They did manage to keep 5 players alive before, so it wouldn't be as devastating as it once was. 4 players, I beg your pardon. Flusha got 1 towards the end.
Start from Snacks, assertive to get the first shot, and he's rotated as well to be dynamic on the AK. Let's try and get back toward the A site. That means they've stacked the A site ever so slightly. GW, Smoke, he's pushed this before. So it's an inkling that Snacks is pushing toward the cubby.
Absolutely. Flashback, but Snacks is only good for 1, but he maintains the advantage. That's all he had to do there. Bialy waiting behind the smoke. JW, he's doing a lot of this game. Bialy's waiting for it. Takes him down. A lot of smoke pushes and trying to surprise his opponents by himself. No trade potential. He definitely is a sneaky player, but a few of the times now he's done that has actually just equated to his death.
Position. Crims, good spray control. Better reaction to find Taz.
That's so sick.
And suddenly it's back to 2 versus 2, even when CVirtus Pro looked great and Fanatic looked questionable. They find a way to make it work. Golden's going to get the bomb plant down. Crims doesn't have to leave the balcony. He controls from apartments in the post plant.
The problem is that this round as well, Crims is such an intelligent player in these sort of clutch positions. You already got him fired up with those 2 kills. You know he's going to do something wonderful here from the apartments position. They have got a kit, but no nades to speak of. They'll stick together and hope they can find Crims and Golden. But what can you do against that? What a brilliant shot from Crims. That should shut down the round. Bialy running out of time here, hoping for a mistake to be made, but there it is. He'll have to fall back and try and pick up an AK, but maybe that's him outstaying his welcome. He needs to knife out and let's get the hell out of there. Golden takes him down, and once again, Matt, money is broken. Tab.
Pistol, CZ75, GW. Close. Masks the flash being thrown and bouncing by firing to the sky. Backs through it, but as he wants to push smokes, he might be served better off not. Because he takes up to damage, at least traded by Flusha. Golden's gonna lead straight into Crossfire, so Bialy one minute traded by Neo. Neo has to fall off 19 HP, and Flusha can't locate him fast enough. There was a gap, but he couldn't get there, couldn't find the angle, so he's gonna stick the plant instead. Force the rotation from CVirtus Pro, and CVirtus Pro don't have any kits to work with.
I like this from Flusha though, good smoke down. Ultimate Bay, remember, no kits. Every second he can get is very valuable. Snacks with the flashbang from CT spawn and set his team up. They'll have to push the smokes now. They'll go in. Being as assertive as I'd like though, Neo presumably goes down. He's happy to go in first at low HP, get information for him to flush out. Presumably nails that. And now it's a 2-on-2. Crims waiting from Banana. Oh, no, he doesn't.
What a shot from Snacks. I thought for sure Crims had the back exposed. So 10-second defuse, that doesn't matter because they make it work. Crims had a lineup available to him, but good reaction from Snacks. And 10-3, you said 10-5, might have been possible. Still might.
Going to the closing few rounds now. Fast mid-rush, why not? Pasha misses the shot, but sets Taz up. He'll get 1, but that's all he'll find. Pasha using the incendiary to hold them off from quad, and he'll rotate round. He takes a real brave challenge there, but nails the shot down to 3 HP.
Pasha's gonna sit to the site, use the pillar as protection. He's gonna need the extra armor. He's only got 3 HP. Neo missing his chance. Goes back for more, tries to use the movement mechanics of the SMG to get the pre-fire potential. Even with the flash out, doesn't commit to it, so They'll stay alive toward the arch, and Flusha staying alive becomes a problem. Thankfully, he's now down by Biawi. It's just Crims. Pasha knows, I thought knew where he was. He was looking toward Moto. Crims with a quick kill, but walks directly toward Biawi. 4 rounds now, Virtus Pro.
That should leave Fnatic
as well. Smokes JW. He's gone. It's going to be a Molotov that actually extinguishes, or is extinguished by a smoke, but that leaves a gap inside of it. So Golden's going to take advantage and push through. Unfortunately, it's caught out, completely blinded. Biawi finds a double before Lekro gets one. In response, they'll redress the smoke at CT. Pasha thinks he's got permission or some sort of access to the site. He doesn't. Neo couldn't have the information for him. Good jump across from Flusha. Still though, a 2 versus 2 bomb, not planted. 13 seconds. They have to recover the bomb. Crims has done that. Flusha's going to play the gap to cover him off. And there's no one else toward Ruins, so a free plant for Crims. Instead, though, it's Banana that's going to be the bigger problem with Snacks coming through. Taz faces already. Snacks gets a little bit of information that they are toward the back of the site as a result. That gives him a good lineup. Snacks, good shot. Flusha.
Well, they predict that Crims is in that back position as well. It's a common strategy, and sometimes CTs will forget about that and not check the position.
Check it. They cleared everywhere else. They came from Banana. They already cleared Ruins. They get down to one-on-one at least for Crims, but Snacks gets the shot. He's got a kit. 10-5, so at least somewhat recovered.
They managed to win 4 out of the last 5 rounds, so good recovery from Virtus Pro.
Get them over top of the roof at the stairs. And then they'll rush immediately after them as well. Just decoys, boys. Oh, here they are. And there they go. Crims, good shot. Taz down. Crims is backed off as well to get a better position. That brings JW back around in front of the Library. And crossfire established with bomb flung forward. Flush is going to rotate. They've recovered the bomb at the very least, but they're losing men quickly. And Neo, even though he jumps across to evade Flush up, JW and Lekro have kills.
Dirty shot to finish it off from Flusha there. Flusha, though, so aggressively positions, and he still has a flashbang available when they fully commit.
So here's the third. Crims will rotate as well from Speedway, and Flusha. 2 MP9s will go to Coffins, so they want to get rifle in position. Golden killed. Flusha steps out. Crims did get one just before the smoke bloomed. 12 for Fnatic.
Nothing really a push right down there. This is actually quite interesting. Piali's waiting for it. Timing can be a little bit off though. Spots one. Oh, get the damage, and they'll trade very well though. They have the advantage at least for now. 4 versus 3.
Advantage and some space to work with toward A. With 2 players that aggressively going down, they're going to know that A's relatively unopen. No one in pit. TW refuses to leave Cubby. He's just going to make that his home this entire half. He's yet to be challenged there, so he wants it to work at least once. You get that really stubborn teammate in matchmaking. Always plays the same spot until something happens there. But Crims will rotate around to the A side of the site. Snacks has not yet left the apartment, so the fact that Crims is there, although without any information above him, certainly will slow them down on their approach. JW still hoping the smoke is going to benefit. Spotted, gets one. He's got to get out of there at this point in time, so nade just to get the... Oh, wow. Great shot. I was going to say the residue to help him get across, but headshot to Taz. Forces Snacks out. He'll get JW back. Crims is actually evaded. I thought he went back to the pit. He pushed forward, so good turnaround, and that's going to take time away. 26 seconds. Basha's a long way away.
Yeah, he's got a smoke, a flashbang, and 2 players are finally making a lot of noise at this point. Here he comes. Take him down, and which he does. This game might be over, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be Virtus Pro out of plan once again.
Perhaps wrongly, we assessed QBF and thought, well, Virtus Pro must have been really off. Not that they aren't. But QBF then took down Gambit as well, so good performance to get started in the middle, aggressively flashed himself in, jumped immediately into the small pit, the underpass position. Took down Crims.
5-4, they've had this lead before. Snacks now in the boiler room. No mistake can be made at this stage, and it's going to be JW missing the shot towards boiler room. Almost gifted that one. Couldn't quite find it, but nails that shot. Pasha goes down once again. Pasha might finish his game with 6 kills and 18 deaths, and this round goes against him. Wow. Very poor performance from him.
28 kills, I think, for Crims at this point.
Yep, and 25 for Flusha. They've gone absolutely wild.
Those 2 dictating the pace. Yeah, he waits at the apartments to try and work toward Lekro, but Bomb's heading back toward B. So 4 versus 4, and they're going to isolate Golden. Straight contact would actually be interesting. Flusha seems to think that they are heading that direction, but Lekro's called it off. Straight contact is exactly what they're going to do, because late smoke to CT, they won't have time to react. So Neo, Taz, and Snacks are in. Golden just needs to stay efficient. At this point in time, he does better than that. He gets one kill. Looks for Taz. Can't quite get him on the right side of the smoke.
Here comes Flusher though. Molotov out of position for now, so the bomb will be planted safely. And wait for his teammates to come through. It's going to be JW, the AWP, and they're brave to jump across like that. Snacks, what are you doing? Down he goes now. It's up to Taz. Good position from him, boosted up, but there he is. Nails a shot. Well played. 2-on-2 now. Necro coming in. Knows Taz is going to be towards Emo. He probably has to move out of position, and we'll have Bialy towards the banana area.
And actually just smoke Taz in there. Force him out. Leave him in a position where he can't do anything. Render him useless. And not only that, gets him running before the smoke blooms. He's tagged at 22, which means pressure to Bialy. They can try and get on the defuse. They're going to try and get on the defuse. But Bialy with 9 HP has pulled them off it and Flushes prone and ready. But unfortunately, no kits, no time. I think he did pick up the kit on the way through, but still it's going to go to Virtus Pro.
Yeah.
You can't quite land the flick fast enough toward the bottom of middle. Pasha will survive, but Neo will not. Micro wins that exchange. 4 players. 3 now, but 4 players in the apartments for Virtus Pro. Taz was one of them. He'll go back. So is Bialy, so they're going to slow this down. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter what they do. JW has his own plans, and Pasha's gone now as well. Just 3 players remain for Fanatic, or excuse me, I suppose for Fanatic as well. For Fanatic to find that is Crims. No need to push this. He's just going to sit inside of it and hope that they go by him. That's exactly what they're going to do. He swings around, walks back out, goes in front of him. Crims, oh, he actually thought he got the kill and looked away too soon. That means Taz stays alive, Bialy as well, but it won't matter. Flusha and Lycro have the kills, 16.